First of all, give a lot of credit to Clemson. It's a very good football team, very well-coached football team. Played their hearts out. They made enough plays to win. They made one more play than we did to win the game, and they're a very deserving team. They did a great job. It was a great atmosphere, great environment. Thanks for our fans. That's what I think of Doak Campbell. That's what I think of. The way the atmosphere, the environment, the things that went on. Fans were ready to play. Give our kids great credit for the competition. They played hard, wanted to win, made plays at times, kept battling back, up and back. In those games, it was a heavyweight fight. They were going to throw haymakers. We're going to throw haymakers. We kept going at each other. And we had an opportunity to either seal it back up or win it at the end, and we didn't get it done. And we let that go. It was a good 2-minute drive all the way down. We had in field goal position, had the ball 40 seconds, a timeout. We're in great shape and have two very costly motion penalties. And then got behind and got a sack, and then lost it out. But kids battled back, made a lot of great plays. Missing the 2-point conversion was critical. Thought we had that. It was a good throw. Came out of the route too quick. But other than that, I mean, but still guys battled. They played hard, left their guts on the line. They did. They left them out there on the field. They played very hard, but we got to play better. We had great opportunities in the game, moved the ball well. We ran the ball, we threw the ball. I mean, they had a very good defensive football team. They caused a lot of problems, a lot of blitzes. But we were able to get some running game, got some passing game going at times. They did on us. We kept just, like I say, a heavyweight fight, just kept going back and forth. And unfortunately, we left some out there we would. And very critical plays in the game. Like I say, looking here, Dalvin had another great game. DeAndre threw the ball well, got pounded, got hit a little bit. And you saw a great step up by Naquan Nooney. Stepped up and really played big in the game. I told you I love the way he's been developing in the game, and Kermit, some of those guys, and they had good players, we had good players, and heck of a thing. But unfortunately, we came up short. Questions?
Jimbo, the chop block call.
It's ridiculous. It's not a chop. It was not a chop. And I'm going to tell you what, you hold coaches accountable, players accountable, hold the damn officials accountable. It's garbage. And then to call another penalty on the sideline is even more garbage. It's cowardly, it's gutless, and wrong. Now they can take it, fine it, do whatever they want to do with it. That's a fact. Look at the film. It's ridiculous that they do it. That was a huge call in the game. Now, still had chances to win the game after that, but it's ridiculous. And the guy wasn't even in position to make it, and plus it was 10 yards down the field, so the penalty should have been marked from there, not from the line of scrimmage. And it was targeting on 12 when he got hit in the belly. When he got knocked out, the crown of the helmet, right in the chest. He gets killed at Miami, we don't call it, gets killed here. Both of them, bad, real bad.
What was his explanation?
Hey, there ain't none. Well, we didn't miss it. The typical rah, 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 zip, boom, ba, boo. It's terrible. When guys' lives and careers are on the line, and you're out there missing calls that obvious, it's ridiculous. Shouldn't be out there.
Coach, the false start toward the end, too, when the clock was running, was that something else that you...
Yeah, I mean, the clock's running. They're running the clock. We're out of bounds. It had nothing to do with that. I mean, still had the motion. Shouldn't have had the motion. But they hadn't even see it till we saw it.
The targeting on Trey Marshall.
I didn't think it was targeting. I still don't. I still think he led with the side of his helmet. I didn't think he led with the crown. They review that, and they could review DeAndre's, who's a quarterback, being exposed on a 2-step deal, and don't call that. Whoever's in the booth is bad, too.
Well, after a game like this, when you get a chance to sit back and look at film, I mean, do you call the ACC? And
You're daggone right I am. Send in the calls. They can take it any way they want it.
Does something like that, do those calls, do they overshadow what happened with you?
No. They were critical calls in the game. And listen, Clemson won the game. I give them all. It's not why we lost the game. It's just a shame that you could have changed and seen what happened if you call the game properly. That's their job.
How difficult is it for the players? I mean, so many guys lay down the line.
They shouldn't be difficult. They got to go play for, because we still, even them, me, everybody, still made enough mistakes. You played your guts out, but you got to play better. We still had opportunities to win the game and didn't get it done, and had a lot of opportunities. I mean, it's great. They played their hearts out. I have nothing to, I love our players, but we got to play smarter and better in some key situations, because this is a really hell of a football team, and it's a shame because it's that close. It's that close, but you got to get over the hump. And that's what these next 4 games are going to do.
You had a stretch defensively where it pretty much lights out, and then gave up the whole league.
Yeah, but that's what happens when teams get momentum and they get urgency. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you're like fighting, you're in a fight. Somebody starts whipping you. All of a sudden, you get an urgency on your side and you start making plays. That's what sometimes. And I don't mean this in any disrespect. I think that's why sometimes well, it was going good and all. Listen, the other team has an urgency too. That's what a competition's about. Just like us, they had us going for a quarter and a half, and all of a sudden, bam, we got on them, and just bam, 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 and then they got us, and we got them. That's what happens when two really good football teams with good players and teams are used to winning, get competitive. That's what happens. I mean, it don't matter what's going on, you find a way to put that behind you and go make plays, and that's what happened. I mean, our defense played great. We give up some things. We got to get that fixed. I mean, we'll look at that, but it's just their competition and their athletic ability and want to too, and then ours coming back and theirs coming back, and that's just what happens. I mean, I wish I could ever figure it out. I haven't in 29 years.
How tough is that with Marshall then when he's out? You're down effectively 3 stars.
Oh, we are. Big time. Big time. I mean, that's a critical call. I mean, so I still don't. I mean, I know and that big guy's coming down. So when he hits him with the side of his helmet, in my opinion, right here, and got his shoulder in there. What do you want? The guy's 235 pounds.
Is it tough to tell how the young guys did until you look at film?
Yeah, it is. I mean, until you see. I mean, I don't want to, know some mistakes, but I mean, we'll watch a film before I make that. I mean, I love the competitive spirit. I love our team. I really do. We just got to play smarter in key situations. Got to play better. And that's, I got to get them to do it. That's me. That's on me.
Did you get the sense some of the pass protection breakdowns where guys get beat or
I can't. I gotta wait and see. At the end there, the one I thought it was a 3 or 4 man rush. I don't know what happened. There was a couple guys just got beat. I mean, they were right there and just got beat. And then I'll look at again until we're saying on things until we see the film.
Jimbo, and how to feel similar to North Carolina in the sense that you guys took a lead late in the game and they were able to march back down the field and score the initial game-winning touchdown. What is it about this team where it's had some tough luck at home?
Well, just got to play good teams. Have good tough luck everywhere. You got to go make the plays. And then we had a chance to go back and score again. And we had it down in the field goal range. We had the 2-point conversion. If we convert that, it was, that would have been a tie. Stayed as a tie right there too. So, but just play good teams. You got to finish. You got to keep finishing.
Talked about how Francois just gets beat up game after game. Talked about his strength and.
He does good. That's what if that's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. You got to stand there and take shots, and hopefully we'll learn to protect him a little better as time goes on.
Coach, you mentioned doing at the outset, a guy leading receiver to go out there and do what he did tonight.
He's been last week. He came on and practiced and accepted the challenge. Had some meetings with him and to grow up. And not be, and as I say, he is great, but just little things and silly things, and that's what he's got to get out of. Now he did that, and you see what he can do. I mean, the guy can be a tremendous, tremendous football player, and I love him. We just got to get him going.